What's happening, party people? Welcome to Punchboard Party. My name is Daniel and this is a one-take hot take all about Council of 12. So you might have heard of King of 12. This was a sleeper hit for me from this past year. This kind of came out of nowhere, it just hopped onto board game shelves, and I picked it up, and I gotta say, I really enjoy this game. The main core concept here is that every player has a hand of the same cards, and you each have a 12-sided die that you're manipulating, and you're trying to get the highest value, usually amongst all the players, but every time you play a same card, or every time that your die face is the same as another player, those things cancel out. And so it leaves the remaining players to duke it out for highest value and to potentially win the game. And so this just, lots of just hilarity, and you're really trying to make the best decisions, kind of bluffing, double thinking, lots of double thinking around, and just the thrill of, oh, you canceled out, and so that means I'm gonna win, and I just had nothing going for me this turn, but I still won, and it's a lot of fun. The big downfall with this game, though, is just that, just this whole idea of if somebody plays better and yet they cancel out with another player, and then the player who just wasn't playing that well that turn gets the victory. And that can even extend to the victory of the whole game. And that can sometimes be a little frustrating. And so while this game is really fun and fun to play, and it doesn't outstay its welcome, so it's not a big issue, is that sometimes the winner of the game can still be the player who didn't play as well as the other players. They just lucked out. So that's where Council of 12 comes in. I was looking at the releases of games for the Essen Game Fair coming up next week, and all of a sudden I come across Council of 12. And just that green 12-sided die with his nice hat just staring at me. Really excited to see how this game is going to turn out, because it takes the concept of King of 12 and turns it on its head and turns it into a cooperative game. And so Rita Modell is bringing us a cooperative version of King of 12. So it sounds like, again, not a whole lot of details out there, but it sounds like you have one die that you're manipulating among all the players with card play still, and the cancellation rules still apply. And so there's different challenges that you have to accomplish, challenges that I assume have to do with getting the die to a certain number, maybe in a certain sequence or order. But then again, if you cancel your cards out, you're not going to be able to accomplish that. But I think there's ways that the game makes up for those cancellations when it kind of goes the wrong way. I think you can make up for it in some ways. But I really like this idea of turning King of 12 into a cooperative game, because now when things cancel out, it's not that just somebody else gets to win and pick up the victory in a lucky, fluky sort of way, but it means that as a team, you are struggling to accomplish your goals, and canceling is actually a consequence for everybody, not just the players who canceled out. And so I think it takes the core concept of King of 12 and puts it in a more appropriate environment. But what do you think? Are you excited for Council of 12? Do you think this is going to be a fun, kind of light, party-style card game? Or did you even like King of 12? So does this not make you excited at all? Let me know down below. Council of 12, are you excited? I know I am. Until next time, party people, have the best day.